Hey there, city slickers! Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the quirks, trends, and occasional mishaps of modern life. Today, we're exploring the resurgence of homesteading. That's right, we're talking about getting back to our roots, literally. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's dig into why the idea of homesteading is trending and making a comeback in 2024. Are you tired of the hustle and bustle of city life? Do you find yourself daydreaming about a simpler way of living that gets you away from the daily grind and puts you closer to nature? Well, fellow urbanites, you are in luck because this video is for you. Whether you're a stressed-out millennial craving a break from screens, or a retiree dreaming of your own homegrown vegetables, or the kids enjoying clean air outside, or if just having a little peace and quiet, then homesteading might just be your ticket to tranquility. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of homesteading. We'll start by defining what it is and then explore its key elements, from growing your own food to making your own clothes. We'll weigh the pros and cons of this lifestyle, and finally, we'll uncover who's hopping on the homesteading bandwagon. Get ready for a little homesteading history. Homesteading isn't just about living off the land. It's about embracing a self-sufficient lifestyle. It has a rich history that dates back to the mid-19th century with the passing of the Homestead Act of 1862. This landmark legislation was introduced by President Abraham Lincoln as part of his plan to develop the American West. The act offered up to 160 acres of free land to anyone willing to settle down in the West and cultivate it for a period of 5 years. Many families who lived through harsh times during the Civil War saw this as an opportunity for a fresh start and flocked to states like Nebraska, Kansas, and other Western territories. This opportunity included the formerly enslaved and immigrants, but it excluded indigenous Americans who were not viewed as U.S. citizens. This massive stimulus for settlers displaced Native Americans from their homes. The Dawes Act of 1887 attempted to fix this by giving them another shot at the American dream. This act aimed to assimilate Native Americans into mainstream society by dividing tribal lands into individual plots. While well-intentioned, this policy had profound negative effects, leading to the loss of tribal land, disruption of traditional ways of life, and erosion of cultural identity. Despite its intentions, the Dawes Act ultimately perpetuated injustices against indigenous peoples. The Free Soil Party, founded in 1848, was a political movement that was primarily focused on abolishing slavery and promoting equality. It joined anti-slavery elements from both major political parties, along with a few other unlikely allies. Their main goal was to keep the West open for settlement and free from slavery, hence the name Free Soil. Homesteader qualification in 1862. Number 1, pay the required $18 filing fee. Number 2, the homesteader had to be either the head of household or 21 years of age. Number 3, must make a 5-year continuous commitment. Number 4, the homesteader agreed to build a home, farm the land, and make improvements. Number 5, homesteaders had to certify that they had never taken up arms against the United States. Two neighbors or friends were required to confirm this. Note, Union soldiers could use time served to lower the 5-year residency requirement. Number 6, homesteaders had to be either a citizen or future citizen of the United States. Land was granted in 30 states, much of it being either treaty land or traditional land of the Native Americans. What was good for aspiring landowners excluded the Native Americans and pushed them to reservations out west instead. By embracing homesteading, we are not only honoring our ancestors, but also contributing to the preservation of an essential part of our nation's heritage. Just imagine yourself trading skyscrapers for sunsets and takeout for homegrown meals with the family. Now let's break it down, shall we? Subsistence agriculture is like having your own personal farmer's market, minus the price tags and the drive. Then there's home preservation. Take your pantry to the next level with canning, pickling, and fermenting galore. And don't forget about the DIY aspect. From knitting scarves and sweaters to crafting furniture and making all sorts of repairs and improvements, homesteading is the ultimate hands-on experience. Alright, let's get real. Homesteading isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Here are 5 pros and cons to consider. Number 1. Connection to nature. Say goodbye to the smog, the crowds in the office cubicles, and say hello to open fields, fresh air, and starry nights. A strong connection to nature means caring for the environment, appreciating its beauty, and living in harmony with it. Number 2. Self-sufficiency. Grow food, make your own goods, and fix everything. You really can do this. No more relying on supermarkets, malls, or outside contractors when you can get the job done yourself. Number 3. Sustainability. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Homesteading is eco-friendly living at its finest. Reduce your carbon footprint and live in harmony with the environment. Number 4. Health benefits. Homesteaders enjoy plenty of fresh air, exercise, and homegrown produce. Need I say more? From improving your diet, to reducing stress levels, to promoting physical activity, this lifestyle offers a myriad of wellness benefits. Number 5. Community. Join a network of like-minded individuals who share your passion for this simple life, who will share tips, ideas, and resources, and who will also pitch in if you need help with something big. Number 1. Hard work. No two ways about it, the work is dirty, physical, and sometimes dangerous. From mastering the art of composting, to farming and harvesting, homesteading is physically demanding and requires an all-hands-on-deck approach. Number 2. Financial investment. Setting up a homestead can be pricey, from buying land to investing in equipment. You need tools for gardening, livestock, and their feed. That's just the beginning. You also need to invest in water storage, infrastructure development, and power generation. Oh, and don't forget about the upkeep. Number 3. Time-consuming. Forget about lazy days in bed, there's always something to be done. From planting seeds to tending to your livestock, homesteading requires constant attention and care. Remember that homesteading is much more than just farming or animal husbandry. There are countless other tasks to be done, such as repairing buildings and machinery and handling business administration and bookkeeping. It's a 24/7 job with no breaks. Number 4. Isolation. Depending on your location, homesteading can get pretty lonely. The distance from urban centers and communities can make it challenging to connect with others regularly. It's essential to maintain a balance between personal space and social interaction, ensuring you meet your needs for both self-care and community support. Number 5. Learning curve. Homesteading is a lifestyle that requires a range of skills and constant growth and learning as you adapt to new challenges and discover new skills. The key is to embrace the process, learn from your mistakes, and keep pushing forward. With time and practice, you'll become more confident in your skills. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. So don't be discouraged by the steep learning curve. Embrace it, enjoy it, and soon you will enjoy the fruits of your labors. Meet the homesteaders. So, who's jumping on the homesteading bandwagon? Everyone from young families looking for a healthier lifestyle to retirees seeking a slower pace of life. Modern homesteaders are a unique breed of people who've decided to step away from the city life and embrace a more self-sufficient lifestyle. They are like modern versions of our great-grandparents, living off the land and making the most of natural resources. They are innovators, inventors, and entrepreneurs who have found unique ways to turn their passions into profitable ventures. Technology, the internet, and the rise of remote work has untethered them from cities and offices and allows them to work and create from anywhere. They work hard but reap the benefits in terms of fresh produce, clean air, and to live sustainably. They often share their experiences through blogs, vlogs, and social media, inspiring others to lead a similar lifestyle. Now wait, not so fast, don't pack up just yet. Before you get ready to rush out and buy your plot of land, here is one more thing you need to know. How much land is enough? Also, just how big is an acre? 1 acre is almost the same size as a 100-yard football field. A standard homestead in 1862 was 160 acres of land, about 1/2 mile in length on either side. Meanwhile, For today's homesteading family, between 2 to 5 acres is enough to provide enough food for the family for a full year. But even as little as 1 acre would be the perfect mini homestead. You know what they say about location. So, where to go? Here are the 10 best states for homesteading according to utopia.org. Here are 15 features to look for when buying land. 15 features that will help make sure your homesteading dream becomes a reality. 1. Access to water. Water is essential. So make sure the land has a reliable water source, whether it be a well, stream, or lake. 2. Soil quality. Check the soil quality to ensure it's suitable for growing crops and raising livestock. 3. Zoning regulations. Research local zoning laws to understand what you can and can't do on your land. 4. Power access. Ensure there is access to electricity or consider alternative energy sources like solar panels or wind turbines. 5. Look into local sewage systems or options for septic tanks to ensure proper waste disposal at your new home. 6. Neighbors. Be mindful of who your neighbors are and how far away they are from your property. You want privacy and peace. 7. Internet connectivity. With homesteading becoming increasingly digital, make sure your land has reliable internet access. 8. Local market access. Check if there are nearby markets for your produce or products, as this could be a valuable source of income. 9. Natural resources. Consider if there are any natural resources on the land like timber, mushrooms, minerals, gold, or maybe even fossils that could provide additional income streams or benefits. 10. Utilities. Assess whether or not power lines run through the property. This could complicate off-grid plans or lead to unwanted power outages down the line. 11. Topography. Think about the terrain of the land for building, farming, and other activities you plan to do on your homestead. 12. Views. Let's not forget the views from your land. This is where you'll spend most of your time. 13. Road access. It's crucial to prioritize good road access and consider the weather for safe and easy access throughout the year. 14. Future growth plans. Research local development plans to ensure your land isn't in line for future developments that could impact your homestead negatively. 15. And finally, check the length of the growing season where you intend to buy. They could be as short as a few months or last nearly a year. And there you have it, the lowdown on homesteading in 2024. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your shovel and join the homesteading revolution today. Whether you're ready to dive in headfirst or just curious about life off the grid, homesteading offers a world of possibilities. If you're ready to embrace your inner farmer or just want to learn more, hit that subscribe button and join our community of modern homesteaders. And don't forget to share this video with your friends who could use a little dose of countryside charm. Until next time, happy homesteading!